Hello, my friends. Welcome back to Yoga with Paige. Welcome back to another episode, another video in my kitchen. So today we have yoga for tight spaces. Sometimes we don't have the full big environment or a lot of space to move our bodies, but that doesn't mean that we still can't move. So today I wanted to show you just a quick little full body flow that you can do with not a lot of space on your sides. So we do want to have a little bit of space in front, a little bit towards the back, but that's all we need. We face forward, we face to the side, and it's a nice little full body opener. So maybe instead of just taking a few stretches tomorrow or this morning when you brew your coffee, you can join me in this quick little flow instead. So as you probably guessed, we don't need any yoga mats, we don't need any props, anything like that. We just need our bodies and a willingness to move. So whenever you're ready, we can begin in a nice mountain pose. So starting in a nice grounding mountain pose. Take your awareness to the bottoms of the feet. Maybe lift up the toes a bit, wake them up, wiggle the fingers, especially if we're practicing this in the morning. Give the body a gentle wake up. And on your next in-breath, find length as you reach up through the crown, slightly tucking the tailbone in. Letting the belly fill with a few deep breaths. As you let other things go, coming into the here and the now. On your next inhale, reach the arms up, getting a nice big stretch, palms meet, and exhale, hands to heart center. Send yourself some love here. Coming into a few heel raises, we can keep our hands at heart center, maybe take them to the hips, wherever helps you. So on your next inhale, lifting the heels up, coming onto the balls of the feet, really squeezing through the calves. And exhale, release the heels. 5 of these. Seeing how tall and long you can make your body. Beautiful. Find your last one. And return back onto flat feet. Taking the right leg, crossing it over the left. Right arm shoots down as the left shoots overhead. Big side body stretch. Really letting yourself lengthen in all capacities. Returning back through neutral spine, uncrossing the legs. Interlace the fingers chest height. Press the palms forward as you round through the back, tucking the chin in. Breathe here. Perhaps feeling the skin stretch in the upper back. And releasing on your next exhale. Crossing the left leg over as the right arm shoots overhead. Breathing in this breath of life. One more. And release. Come back into your mountain pose. Inhale, reach the arms up, and exhale, bend the knees, sink the hips down, chair pose. Bringing the feet together or underneath the hips, whatever feels better for you. Still sinking nice and low. See how low you can go. Really fire up those quads, activate the legs. Hold here, use your breath. And release back into mountain. Finding a little flow here. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, sink into chair. Inhale, mountain. And exhale, chair. Taking about 3 more of these. Feeling your muscles. Observe them waking up. They're getting ready and started for this day too. Feeling powerful and strong. Let's go for 1 more. Yes. And hold this one for 1 breath. Sink lower. And exhale, fold, rain the fingertips down. Come into a nice dangling pose. Bending the knees. Letting the head hang, maybe grasping opposite elbows. Let the blood rush to the head. As you soften in the shoulders and the back. Release worry, release burdens, anything that feels heavy, let it go. Releasing the elbows if you had them, coming into a halfway lift. Inhale, reach the crown forward. Extend through the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the right fingertips, bend the right knee. Reach the left arm up, revolve. Inhale. Hold here for a breath. And then exhale to fold. Carefully, switching sides. Feeling this little twist in the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Carefully, take your time with this one. Slowly roll up to mountain. Keeping the chin tucked. Letting everything roll up and unfold. 1 breath to reset in your mountain before we find our little flow, our little standing flow. Inhale, right knee comes into the chest. Exhale, carefully release the knee and come into a little standing balance warrior 3, extending the right leg behind you. Chest coming parallel to the ground, maybe bending the standing knee. Squeezing through the glutes, hold here for 1 breath. And then slowly rotating the hips open to the side, coming into a little floating half moon. If you want to reach the fingertips down or if you need to grab onto something, it's perfectly okay, especially if we fall. Don't judge yourself. We're stepping back carefully into a reverse warrior whenever you need to. Try to move with control as you step back. Inhale. Exhale. Big, strong warrior 2. Sink those hips down low. Gaze over the left fingers. Inhale, turn to the side of the room, not the mat. Coming into goddess pose. Sinking the hips low. Toes turn out. Hands come to the knees. Let yourself be here. Big cleansing breath in. And then exhale, shift, peeking over your left shoulder. Find a little twist. Back through center and over to the right. Finding 1 more twist on each side. Come back through, neutral goddess. And then inhale, straighten the legs. Send the hands up, palms meet overhead. Beautiful. Heel toe, the feet underneath the hips. And exhale, open the arms, cactus. Shine the heart up and forward as you draw the shoulder blades together. Fingers are spread wide. And on your next exhale, come back through a neutral spine before sending the palms to the back of the room. Inhale, reach them up. And exhale, reach the palms back, working through a little shoulder rotation here. Chance to catch your breath. Notice how you're doing. Beautiful. Find one more. And then release, turning to the back of the room if you would like, or returning back to where you came from to take the other side. Left knee comes in on big breath. Fill the belly. Ignite your brain with the oxygen. And when you're ready, slowly shift your way into a warrior three, a standing balance, finding a sense of focus. Concentration here early in the morning should really kickstart your day with some momentum. And into your floating half moon, whenever you feel it possible. And carefully stepping back, reverse your warrior. Finding your own pace, your own rhythm here today. Exhale, warrior two. Sink a little bit lower. Turning to the side of the room, palms meet, sinking low into goddess one more time. Finding a few little pulses here, maybe leaning up onto the balls of the feet. Taking a few breaths to connect. Take what you need. One last breath. And straighten the legs. Palms meet overhead, heel toe, the feet back in, underneath the hips. Exhale, cactus pose. And on this exhale, draw the elbows together in front of the chest, working through the upper back. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. One more. Release the hands to the side. Step the legs wide, coming into a little side lunge. So keeping the chest lifted, hands can come to hips. Bend one knee. Staying nice and lifted, sinking the hips low, grounding down through the feet. Then raising up and bending the left knee. Taking these as fast or as slow as feels good. Allowing a gentle opening. Making sure to even out both of your sides. And releasing down into a nice, comfortable squat, malasana, close to the ground. A place to ground yourself. Perhaps close the eyes. And notice how you feel. Notice your energy levels. As we come to a close with this practice and as we begin our next adventure. Taking these last precious moments to be with your breath. Feel it, hear it. And with that, I invite you to set a little intention for your day. And we can take one final breath together. Thank you so much for joining me in this interesting little movement this morning. I would love to know how this felt for you, if this looks like something you can add feasibly into your routine on days where we don't have a lot of space or time. And I look forward to the next time I see you, sending you love and light.